All right, bows and bow ties. So, look, this actually will not be long. I just had a little giggle because, okay, so for those of you who aren't living under a rock, even though I sometimes do, the Olympics are going on. And so there's so much like commentary and footage and everything of these athletes. And I don't know why I just keep laughing at this stuff, but like, so the first one I want to talk about is the whole Simone Biles and Mykayla Skinner situation. And if you're not familiar with the scenario, so Mykayla Skinner was Simone Biles' teammate back in, was it 21? I can't remember. I think it was 16. No, I can't even remember that. Just that quickly, I've lost it. Yeah. Well, she wasn't like a true teammate. Like she was an alternate to the Olympic team. Um, she was actually not chosen to go as a main team person. Gabby Douglas was chosen. That was, I think, her second Olympics. She, was chosen in place of Mykayla Skinner. Skinner had to be an alternate, and so she could, I think, only compete on individual events. She couldn't get like a team medal, whatever, like that. During the Olympic trials, though, I think Mykayla Skinner had outperformed Gabby Douglas. I don't remember the reasons why. It's been a long time. But in the previous Olympics before that, Gabby Douglas won the all around. She became the darling of America. Where does the whole Simone Biles thing come into place? Well, before Simone Biles, so Mykayla Skinner has been known for making some less than favorable remarks on Twitter. She's made comments about Gabby Douglas, et cetera, et cetera. So fast forward to the future. I guess during the Olympic trials, I did not see this Twitter thing because I'm not on Twitter anymore, or what people are now calling X. But apparently she made comments. This is Mykayla Skinner. She made comments regarding the athletes that were chosen to represent the United States at the Olympics, saying that, you have a girl who fell, during Olympic trials, and I guess she was referencing Sinisa Lee. I didn't see that second day of the Olympic trials. I saw one of the days, I think it was the first day. I saw part of it. I didn't see the one where she fell. So, and I didn't go back to get the footage. But apparently she had fallen, and I do know there were people. I saw footage of some of the other athletes who had become injured. So you had other athletes. Honestly, if I were a betting person, who would have been chosen over Jade Carey and Hesley, right? You had like Shilese Jones was basically a lock to be the number two selectee. I believe Blakely also would have been chosen. By the way, those happen to be two black young women. They're very talented gymnasts. Okay, but they were injured. Kayla DiCello also became injured, I think, on that last day. A lot happened in the Olympic trials. Sinisa Lee, I think, fell off the beam or something. I don't know what happened, but I missed that second day. So Ding Dong Mykayla gets on the internet and basically says that the girls are not basically like built the way they used to be. I think that she's basically implying that they're soft. Um, uh, Now that they're no longer under Marta, that they're lazy, they're basically I guess not as talented or something like that. I'm just kind of like paraphrasing the words. So she went in on the Olympic gymnasts. She said they're not working as hard and this, that, and the other, with the exception of Simone. So then what happens is by doing that, she puts Simone, like she singles out Simone, saying Simone's the only one that's working or whatever, whatever, whatever. So it's almost making Simone now pick me like she's bringing Simone into some mess. So she takes a shot at all of these young ladies. Mykayla Skinner was never really on the Olympic teams in the first place. Like she's been to the Olympics, but she was always like an alternate, or she had to compete as like a regular person and not as a team person. I forget all the different rules. So she would still represent the United States, but just not for the team portion. So she's sitting here going in on these gymnasts. After they won their gold the other day for these 2024 Olympics over here in Paris, the first thing Simone did was post a shady remark like, for these lazy, untalented Olympic champions. Mykayla, like, why would you sit there and come after all of these girls who worked so hard to get to the Olympics and to take them down, take shots at people. And so she's basically like, yeah, and check this out. We still have gold medals, honey. And they didn't, like, it wasn't even close. They blew everybody up. Now, I don't know if Hesley actually contributed to their scores because I know she struggled on that first day. I think she was the lucky selectee to go try. I think anybody could have traveled with this group and they would have gotten a gold medal. I don't know if her scores counted for anything. Jade, she's fallen. She was having all these issues. Jade, I don't know if she would have been selected because there's so much talent in the United States. But nevertheless, these girls went over there and they performed and they got the gold medal. So now there's like this little beef going on. Again, it's resurfaced because when Simone posted her shady picture, and she's got little clips of her pretending to eat her gold medal with all the other girls and stuff like that. Apparently, Mykayla Skinner unfollowed her, which I'm sure. So I guess Simone is like, I just got blocked, or maybe it's blocked. I don't know if it's unfollowed. I think she got blocked. So of course, other girls, other former really great gymnasts are like commenting. They're like, well, she effed around and found out, talking about Mykayla Skinner. You have Michaela Maroney, the one who always did the I think it was the Amador. She was such a good vaulter, a couple Olympics back. Even she was like, yo, I feel like I need to like fight for the honor of my first name or something to the effect, because she was like, this Michaela is a ding dong. Like, that's basically, she didn't use those words, but you got people weighing in. Of course, you have what's the other girl? Jordan Childs. Like, I guess she unfollowed Mykayla Skinner or whatever like that. But basically, what they're saying is they're showing pictures of the phone. Like, see, we're not even following you. So I'm cracking up because these little gymnasts are getting it in, shading the f out of each other on social media. So they're like, well, she effed around and found out. I'm like, not the gymnast, man. The gymnast got big. All right. Excuse me, sorry, I'm tickling myself. So anyway, enough about the gymnast drama. I didn't realize I missed the whole thing on Keyshawn Johnson and going at it with Kevin Durant. Now you got the football player and the basketball player having words. So I saw a clip of Keyshawn Johnson on Undisputed. I think he made a comment about I lost it that quick, but he made a comment about Kevin Durant. Um, and apparently Kevin Durant didn't like it. I don't remember his exact comment, and I should remember. And I was watching it this morning, and I lost it. But Kevin Durant was like, "Well, what if the Jets didn't draft you, or what if somebody else drafted somebody else?" He's like, "I don't like to deal with hypotheticals, right?" So now Keyshawn Johnson is beefing with Kevin Durant because he's popping off and he replied back. And I'm like, why are you replying back to this man, Kevin? I mean, Keyshawn, like, you look at a little voice. But I understand where he was going. He was like, how you going to get mad at me? I just gave my opinion. He was like, I wasn't the one that went to an already winning team, an already 73 win team to get a national championship. He was like, maybe if I had joined the Cowboys, with Emmitt Smith and Dion and all of them, maybe I would have had more rings. Basically taking a shot at Kevin Durant. Like, yeah, you got your rings because you went and joined the already winning team. He's like, I could have done that. But Keyshawn Johnson has his rings anyway. So now Kevin Durant is responding on Twitter or X, whatever, like, yeah, if I see you, we're not gonna be friends. It's like, yo, why are the athletes beeping? This is the fun time of year. Comes every 4 years when you're just supposed to just enjoy these athletes and just enjoy everything. But all the athletes are beeping. I was cracking up on Twitter. It was on TikTok. One girl, she was being funny when the women's um, USA women's rugby team beat Australia. This young lady was on TikTok. She had me cracking up. She was like, well, first of all, I already have beef with Australia anyway. I'm a swimmer. Now, I don't know if she's like a high-end swimmer, but she was basically saying, like, just because it's Australia, I already have beef with Australia. I'm a swimmer. Because, the USA tends to battle with Australia. So I'm like cracking up. Now hers was just, I think, being silly. I don't know if she really has beef with Australia. But the point I'm making is like everybody's got beef right now. The athletes are beefing on social media. So when the U.S. beat Australia, I'm sure that young lady was happy, but I was just cracking up. She was like, I already have beef with Australia. She's like, I'm a swimmer. It didn't even make sense. It was like, she could have said, like, I wear pink bows. I have beef with Australia. So everybody's beefing. Athletes, I need y'all to keep beefing because I'm enjoying all of it. I'm enjoying all of it. I'm hee-hawing over here. Okay? All right. That's all I got. Thank you for the hee-haws. Continue to beef and post some shady stuff. I'm here for it. All right. Bye.